Somebody's asked for a lesson on a tune called Oraman, eton, Oraman, which means a dream. It was a dream. So I'll do a lesson on it here. It's taken me a couple of weeks to learn it, so I'll do a very basic one, and I might do a few trembles at the end. The instrument's tuned to A, E, B. That's A, E, and B. And by the way, thank you to all the people who are requesting songs, and please do so. It basically gives me something to learn, gives me an opportunity to learn new songs. So I will try to do all the tunes that people request, if it's within my ability, obviously. So keep requesting them. I've got about three more after this. I will get to them, so just be a little bit patient as I try to learn them. So I'll do the tune first. Okay, so that's the tune there. Well, I did it slightly different there, but I will correct it in the next in the lesson. So you're basically just using two fingers, mainly using two fingers in this tune: the second finger and the fourth finger. There's only once where you use the first finger, so just keep that in mind. You're going to be starting on a backward bow movement. You're going to come down the instrument, so it's going to start on a higher pitch. And by the way, this instrument, I've done a short on this tune, and I used a different instrument, high pitched, because the tune that I learnt it off, there's only one on the internet, on YouTube. It's played at a very high pitched. I will do the lesson in just a normal instrument, so just keep that in mind. Starting with a backward bow movement, you're going to come down. So basically, when you come down, there's a curve in the instrument here which meets your palm, and it gets resistance at a certain point. So, I mean, you can go even further, but then you're sort of changing your hand, the way you're holding the instrument. So I find that the second finger here will go almost in line with where the neck meets the motherboard. Okay, so around here, obviously you can adjust it slightly. It's almost in line, probably just a little bit lower, but you can adjust it according to how it sounds. And we're going to start with a backward bow movement. So, okay, so you want to get that sound there, not. And once you hear the tune, I will leave a link in the description to the tune played by a musician. So it's around there, around where that mark is. So starting with the backward bow movement. So this finger here is touching the two chords, the high pitched in the middle, and your bow is going to be touching the two chords, the high pitched in the middle. So you're going to get that sound with the two chords. So backward is starting with the second finger, and then coming forward we're going to drop the fourth finger on the high pitched chord. This is touching two chords, middle and high pitched. This is only touching the high pitched. So it's okay. I will do this without the trembles, just for, as I assume the person asked is a beginner. So hopefully you can see the bow. It's all one bow movement per finger movement. So it's. So angle your instrument so you're hearing both the chords. About here. So starting back, and you're finishing back. And the next bit is coming forward. Now we're going to come up here now, back to the just the normal way you're holding the instrument, but the second finger is going to come up. You can slide it or you can lift it, and you're going to just go the traditional, the normal place where you put the second finger, again touching the two chords, high pitched and middle. So it's forward bow movement, we're going to come up. Okay, finishing forward. Starting back, finishing forward. Again, starting back. Okay, so that's the first bit. I'll just do it one more time. Okay, so this allows us to start with the next part of the tune, which is again backward. We finish forward. It allows us to come backward. So there's a good flow with the bow. Okay, this is again, this finger's touching the 2 chords on the high pitch side. This is only touching the 4th string. So now we're going to go on the backward bow movement. We're going to lift the 2nd finger. We're going to go back and forward with no fingers. And then the last bit we're going to swivel. Swivel, and we're going to play a backward bow movement. This finger's touching the 2 chords, middle and the low pitch. And we're going to play the low pitch. Sorry. So you want to get that sound there. So, and then we're going to go back on the high pitch side. Okay, so we're going to come on this side just briefly, and then we're going to swivel the instrument. Don't move your bow angle of the bow, just use the swivel. Starting backwards. That's finishing back. Then we're going to go 2nd, 4th finger. Okay, so these are always touching. This one's always touching 2 chords. This one's always touching the 1. Okay, finishing forward. Again, allows us to start back. In the intro I did this twice, but it's only done once in the tune. The next bit is slight. It's just a variation. Basically, this is the main part of the tune. The next bit he does is keeping both these fingers down. Sorry. Always starting back. So basically starting back with the 2nd finger on the 2 chords, this one only touching the high pitch. I think that's what he does. I think he ends it differently in this one, so it's you can listen to the tune when you with the link in the. I'll leave a link in the description. I forget how he ends it. I think that's basically the tune. Let me just play it from the start. That's it. So just coming back at the end with 2 fingers on the low pitch and the middle chord, and that's the tune. I'll add some trembles now, so it's more of a jump. I'll leave a link in the description on a lesson on how to do jumps. Sorry, that's not quite right. So here you can tremble the fourth. You can tremble the second. Tremble the fourth on the high pitched. Tremble with the second finger on the high pitch. Again, jump here. Again, a tremble here. And you can tremble the fourth on the middle chord here. Probably easier just to jump on that rather than tremble the fourth. So anyway, that's the tune for the person who requested it. I hope it helps. Please give it a like if you like the tune, or leave any comment below. Thanks for watching.